Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the 2024 Hulu film Thelma. So this is starring June Squibb. We have Fred Hetchinger, Parker Posey, Richard Roundtree. Richard Roundtree passed away right after this, so there was a nice little, in memory of at the end. And this writer and director based this film off of his grandmother Thelma, and we had a video of Thelma at the end where one specific scene is literally based on word for word that June is playing Thelma. This was a heartfelt film, which I did not expect. You watch the trailer, you think it's just a comedy film. Grandma gets scammed, she wants her money back, stuff explodes, what happens next? And I didn't expect it to be so heartfelt. I got choked up at certain points. I love Fred. Fred Hetchinger is an incredible talent. I've seen him in regards to the Fear Street franchise, White Lotus. We just saw him recently in Craven. Seeing him now in Thelma. He's done a bunch of other stuff, but I want him, Kyle Garner, and Logan Miller to play brothers in a horror comedy film. I think they would be absolutely perfect together. Fred, of course, being the youngest brother because he's born in '99 compared to the other two. But Fred is awesome, and it was neat to see Fred have facial hair and grow out his body hair in this as well, because he always just played a teenager and stuff I've seen. Most of the time he's played a teenager, so he's always clean cut and clean shaven. So now to see him playing a 24-year-old respectively at his actual age, very cool to see him be him. And he has a very interesting talent because he is very shaky or twitchy sometimes. He has a lot of nervous energy, and sometimes that he brings that to the character, and I like that he doesn't change a lot about himself for the character. Very cool. It's very interesting to see that because, yes, sometimes you could be typecast, but he plays himself very well, if you will. It's just things I've noticed in regards to him being an actor. June has been around since, the dawn of time. She's been acting since she was very, very young, and it's nice to see her continuously getting these roles. She's in her 90s herself. She's playing a woman in her 90s in this film. So Fred plays her grandson, and she gets this scam call from Michael McDowell's character and his grandson, pretending that her grandson Danny hit this pregnant woman with the car. He's now in jail. The attorney's going to tell her where to send, $10,000 in cash. That way they can pay the bond and get him out of jail, something like that. She falls for it, mails out the $10,000 in cash to a P.O. box nearby, and then, what happens next? Will the police get involved? Will the family get involved? She then goes to see her friend Ben, Richard's character, to take his scooter, but then the two of them wind up going on this adventure together to then drive to get to see who opens the P.O. box to get the money back. Right? That's the quest. So of course all hell breaks loose and everybody's like, oh my God, these two 90-year-olds are missing, one from the nursing facility. Nicole Breyer is in this as well. A lot of great talent is in this particular project. So it's neat having the silver alert, having then the heart to heart with Fred's character Danny and June's character Thelma at the end, at the grandfather's burial site, saying how much he loves her and he's going to miss her and she's always going to be a part of him, stuff like that. And it's very interesting. You don't normally get a chance to say goodbye to your grandmother. So it was a neat closure moment, I feel, because I didn't have a moment to say goodbye to my grandmothers prior to them passing, or great grandmothers for that matter. So it was a nice therapeutic means of an ending of a film, which I didn't expect. And it was very nice seeing then the live human of Thelma that the film was based on, where the writer and director, came up with the story and concept, whose name I don't know. I don't know his name, but did a wonderful job. Absolutely fantastic comedy film, heartfelt comedy film. Wonderful. Thelma 2024, on to the next review. Mahalo.